part 2 of RAGBRAI. And that day, the girls and Tom set up for camp and the 3 boys went biking. It was hot, so we had a great idea, use the buckets with ice and water to cool off. The next day was to Coralville. The girls went off on their own in the morning. We were going to the halfway mark. We got to the cutest town called Chelsea. It's a Czech town. It was one of my favorite ones to visit. It had a huge Bloody Mary bar in the old church. Then obviously we stopped at the Iowa Beer Tent, which there's one along every day. And the sirens went off and we had to go take cover in the elementary school. We stayed there about an hour and a half. We woke up to our last day driving to Davenport. I don't know if it's because it was the last day, but this day was the easiest day. One of the coolest things we got to do was drive through the Iowa Hawkeyes Stadium. Muscatine is a riverfront town that we drove through, and it had a brewery called Contrary Brewing where we got to stop and have a few beers there. We did make it to Davenport. We have no video or pictures. We were just so tired and overwhelmed, but we did make it. The next morning we got up, packed up the truck, and headed back to Florida. We're already planning next year.